Alright, what is up everybody? We have the hood off. We pulled our wiper, I don't know what you call it, it's like a trim piece that goes right here. We've pulled that off because if you look, our hood hinge is broken right there. Needs welded back on and stuff, so I just pulled that off, so it was kind of damaging the piece. Subaru got a new hood over here. Now you can kind of see where that had been coming up and hitting it, where it's rusted right there. So yeah, but today and her little kitty are going to take the bed off. Hi kitty. Alright. Trailer. Alright, at this point, I'm just getting the truck up high enough to work on it. That's right, Lila. And you're probably wondering why I'm not using a floor jack, because that would be much easier. And the answer to that question is, I actually bought one just for this job. Get it back to the house, use it one time, worked great. Went to use it a second time and couldn't get it to lift any whatsoever. So I thought, well, it just needs some fluid added to it. Well, that wasn't the case. I added fluid to it, still nothing. I think the seals are blown in it. There's a huge, you maybe see on the floor all this oil right here. Big oil puddle right below where I was trying to lift it at. So back to the bottle jack for now. Yeah, that's where we're at. But bottle jacks work. They just take a little bit longer sometimes. Right, Lila? But I want to get the truck up high enough in the air to where I can actually get what I need done to it without straining my back. Looking at the bottom of the transmission right now, I don't see any major oil leaks or anything, except...
I see a major oil leak.
You do?
Yes.
Where do you see a major oil leak at?
On that hose one.
On the hose? Which one?
That one.
This one?
No, the other one, right?
Oh, yeah, that's the one Daddy saw too. I think that's like the rear main coming out of the, one second. Kind of like the rear transmission seal there. Alright. Oh, be in my face. Look out.
She feels happy.
Alright. There we go. Alright, I'm on the last bolt on the passenger side of the bed. And holy cow. These things, there's one. I see it. These things have been a pain in my butt. Every single one of them. They have a, let me grab one real quick. So I don't know if you can tell from this one, but they have this little tab that's initially supposed to be flat, but it's made out of a really soft metal, and as soon as you start turning it, they just bend up. So I've been taking vice grips and locking them on to the head of the bolt, and so, well, let's see, 3 out of 4 have taken me probably an hour. I need a set of cutting torches.
Here, buddy.
Thanks, buddy.
You're welcome.
We got the last bolt, didn't we, Lila?
Yep.
We're exhausted.
Yeah.
Yeah. So,
my leap pad dozed off.
her battery went dead on the leap pad, you know, so what are you gonna do? So, we got the last bolt, but how'd we do it, Lila?
I shined a light for Daddy.
Lila shined a light, and Daddy had to make a little hole in the bed. Alright, yeah, I had to make a little hole in the bed, but this is so rusted out right here. I don't know if you can tell. I mean, this stuff is just flaking off anyway, so.
Yeah, it is.
We're gonna have to replace that later, so that last one was a pain. Don't touch it, baby, it's sharp.
It is sharp.
Yeah.
So.
Now we have 4 more bolts on the other side.
Yeah.
So, got the last bolt out now, the bed's ready to come off. I fought this last one for probably 3 hours. This thing has been a pain in my butt. I've never wished I had a set of cutting torches more than right now. I would have just cut this thing off, but it's out, so bed's coming off. Alright, there you have it. The bed is off. Whew. 8 bolts kicked my butt, but man, they really did. I'm only working with basic tools with what I have right now. I've got a few air tools and stuff like that, but I'm used to working at a big shop where you have everything, and sometimes you just got to improvise and work with what you got. I didn't record much of me taking the bolts out because who wants to see me take out 8 bolts in the course of 3 hours, you know? It's pretty straightforward. Take the bolts out, pull the bed off. There was a couple fuel lines I had to cut and a couple wires I had to unplug, but aside from that, it's pretty straightforward. The next step is going to be pulling this cab off. I might pull the engine and transmission first. I need to read up a little bit because I had one guy tell me it's easier with the engine out, but I don't really see, I'm looking at the mounts. I don't really see how it could be easier with the engine out. Maybe just getting to all the brake lines and stuff like that. It's easier whenever the motor's out. I don't know. We'll cross that bridge when we get there, but that's the next step. So cab's coming off, engine trans is coming out. Get it down to the frame, get the frame wire wheeled and painted. And once that's done, then we can start building it from the ground up. So, thanks for tuning in. Join in next time, and we'll see you on the next episode.